Alright guys, I told you I was going to get back into the swing of things. I got the Hellcat cooling off right now with some fans. The wife was daily driving it today and took the kids out. Also, got a shot right here of the C8. I usually don't have these cars in my garage and stuff. And like I told you guys, this year has been crazy with the business. Having the house remodeled, I haven't been able to use my garage hardly at all. But anyways, I don't want to make this a long video because this is really just a video to make a pass in the Hellcat in good air. It's about 59 degrees out roughly. I think, you know, I showed some mid 11s when the car was stock in like 2000 DA, put some Nitto drag radials on it, made a little bit better hits. So tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make some hits in cooler air. The car does have that Cornerstone cat delete on it. Biggest POS ever. If you're watching this and you have a Hellcat, stay away from that thing, man. It is the biggest. That is, in all my years, that's the worst fitting engineered product I've ever owned. It's beautiful when you look at it, but it's a horrible part. So right now the Hellcat, like I said, it's cooling off with some fans. It's got a cat delete and that's it. Okay, with the Nitto tires on the back. I'm gonna walk over there. Now I did take some weight out when it was 2000 DA. It's about 0 DA tonight. In some of the earlier videos of this car, I did take some weight out, I took the seat out and stuff like that, but this is a true deal test with just a tire and a cat delete only. No tuning, no special tricks. And like I said, we are going to get back to some C8 content, but also the channel manager, Corey, he picked up a Gen 3 car. Now, I don't know if he's going to let me do stuff with it. It's a 2020 Mustang GT with an MT82. He's probably going to supercharge it and do some other stuff, but let me flip this around. That is where that car is at right now. So here we got this thing cooling off. Like I said, it is it's a stock car, and it's got remember earlier in the channel I showed the Nittos going on, but it is it's all stock. Like I said, I did take some weight out earlier in the videos. I did like the passenger seat, and I tinkered with the rear seat and gutted the trunk and all that stuff. There's no weight out, guys. That's all I'm trying to show you here. This car is a Nitto drag radial and a POS cat delete only. Otherwise it's stock. I got it cooling down right now. It's about 0 DA. I was making hits in that car to the, you know, on the way to work, from home, from work, 2000 DA, 79 degrees, 80, 90, 100% humidity. And now I feel like these passes tonight is going to be something that's more of a true indication of what that car can do in the average person's hands when the air is nice out. So let's get to it. Let's see what it runs. See what she got. 1144. We're almost there. 1144. Come on, baby, right here. Let's go. Please. Come on. 1136. Woo! All right. Here we go. Do you believe? No, I don't. 841. Dang it. Why? Why did that not, why did that not go 820s? All right, here we go. Sport mode's definitely better on the sport mode is 100% better. Well, I think you guys have learned that I just can't leave well enough alone. So I got home. I've been daily driving this car. I got home with it and instantly, ooh, it's still warm, man, hours ago. Instantly popped the hood because I knew the air was gonna be cool tonight. So you just saw that I went a best of an 832 60 to 130, and I went a best of 1135, 1136, whatever it was, at 126.34, I believe. So now, I was actually on my Facebook Live while I was doing that. I hot lapped the car forever. I tried all kinds of different things because I had some Mopar guys on my Facebook Live telling me what to do, things to try. So my best results are 100% sport transmission, not track. Sport transmission is the best. They're facts. It shifts better. It doesn't have that delay. So sport transmission, track mode traction, and street everything else. That seems to be the best. As far as launching, I'm doing second gear. It's really hit or miss between traction control off and like modulating it, or just letting track mode traction help you. I'm conflicted on that. So when I go out now, I'm going to try it a couple different ways and just kind of see if I can find like a firm answer to that, because honestly, my times have kind of been all over the map. So here we go. I'm going to go out here. I'll turn the draggy on. I came to get some fuel, and I don't have my wallet, and I don't think they take any of the apps that I have or anything. So I'm going to call it a night. Same gas station, except for it's in the morning. And I'm kind of happy that I ran out of fuel last night and didn't have my wallet, because the DA today is like negative 800 or 1,000, and the sun is out, so maybe we can hook better. So I am going for 1129 or better today, and then on the 60 to 130, I want to see a 819 or better. So here we go. And for your information, I'm gonna drop in 0.7 gallons of this and 4.3 gallons of this. It makes E20, just to see what it does. Let's go. I'll tell you guys what, it is not easy to get space right now. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to stop and go really quick. So hopefully I can get this right. Go. Keep an eye on my air to fuel gauge, because it's definitely not acting right. I got a rolling start at it here, so let's see what I'm not going to do digs anymore, but let's see what we can get this thing to do. Oh yeah, it's like 9, 7, 9, 8, 9, 9, 10 the whole way. $8.12. Dang. And the air to fuel is so rich, man. It's in the 9s the whole way, guys. That's insanity that it's that fast. Wow. I'm gonna do it one more time, man, to see if maybe we can get some so it's cutting out because of how rich it's running. That's so insane to me. Holy man. So what I'll do is, real quick, I'll do traction and track, see if it helps any while I'm rolling here. No, I'll do sport this time. Let's do sport. And then I gotta hurry. hooked it up with an 815. Wow. All right, I'm done. Gotta get to work now. This car has been a lot more challenging than my other cars. Typically, when I get into the other cars that I've owned for a long time, right? You know, not just counting this channel, just forever. It's real quick and easy to figure out. But these cars are very finicky. I do want to give a shout out to all the Hellcat guys, the Mopar guys that have been messaging me and participating online, like on my Facebook and stuff. They're definitely onto something. There are some intricate things that happen in each mode, but most importantly, you know, last night on the Draggy Talk page, I got into a pretty good discussion with a couple of the guys, and you know, I was basically saying this car is running really good for what it is, but it's not really running good for the DA. So let me explain my theory there. So some guys said that some guys online were saying that because I have a cat delete, that, you know, it's messing me up and it's going into cat over temp and it's going rich and stuff. And, you know, my reply to that was, well, it's back halving. I mean, it just trapped 127 point something and it went 108. So it back halved 27 miles an hour. For a 600 rear wheel horsepower vehicle that weighs this much, that's actually pretty dang good. So my mind is like, okay, well, it must not be, you know, affecting it too bad. But, you know, ever since the air got cold, the car cuts out in third gear. You can hear it in the video. I hope you can hear it, because I'm definitely not going crazy. I mean, maybe you could even see it, but it's cutting out, and it's also going very rich into the 9s on the air to fuel. Huge power improvement there. Who knows what it's doing with timing, but Steven Ripa, however you say his name, Ripa tuned. I don't know. Sorry, Steve. He's been in my inbox telling me a little bit about how these cars work on the back end, and, you know, he nailed it, honestly. He was talking about, you know, in warm air, the car might run this, and in cold air, you know, you're gonna basically, when I talk to that guy, it's the consensus now after talking to him so many times is this: if this car was in warmer air, it would probably run about the same times. Now that it has cold air, it's having some issues with fueling, with maybe throttle closing a little, with maybe ignition timing. But the negative 900 or whatever, the negative 500 DA is compensating. So it's not truly showing. However, I'm not mad at that, because this is real world stuff, guys. Like, I'm not trying to hide something. I'm not trying to make any car look better than another car. I'm learning, and that's what this is all about. So I just wanted to hop on before I forget. I wanted to discuss that and say, I'm learning, man. Like, and it's really exciting because I just went at 812, 60 to 130, which, you know, to be honest, it's in line, and if not better than a lot of the normal Hellcat non-red eye cars with a wide body. And I got a half a tank now and stuff too. It's not like I'm trying here. You know, I don't have 100 pounds out of the car. I don't have a drag pack. So, all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I do feel like I'm kind of like stalemated here. Like, I don't have much more to go. So there's no reason for me to keep chasing numbers. I cannot get the car to hook on this Nitto when it's 50 degrees. I'll tell you that. I'm not going to keep trying. I've made so many hits that aren't even on this video. But to conclude this video of this is where I think stock, or, you know, in all honesty, I mean, the cat delete didn't really pick up. Okay. I showed that in a previous video. It's a 10th margin of error. Mile an hour didn't really change. So as far as I'm concerned, this car would run this exact same time bone stock. Okay. Bone stock, other than the tire. Bone stock, it would not hook up from a 40, 50 mile an hour roll, guys. It just won't do it. So I had to put the Nitto on there. I'm going to settle for an 11.3 at 127 with a best mile an hour of 127 point something. I'm going to settle with some 18s as a 60 to 130. I feel that's a true I feel that's a true range for these cars based on all this testing I've done, starting in 2000 DA to now negative 500 or negative 900, depends on the device. So that's it. Thank you for tuning along. I will not show another video on this car until it has a tune, maybe. Well, actually, no matter what it is, I want to fix this crappy cornerstone exhaust leak. So I want to do that, get a tune and maybe a drag pack, and that's it. Then we got ourselves a 10-second car, guys. Just stopping and going, I guarantee it. Stay tuned, I got more coming.